We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Oakland hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
First pitch, 7:06.
0-1 pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Working on striking out the side in the first, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch, and he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. A's are gone in order, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Merrifield. Ball, that's out.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2-0.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Slow little grounder left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting second. The shortstop, number 27.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. From the stretch.
Good.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Ready with the 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Merrifield on third with 2 out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. The 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Still no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Olson doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Next up for the A's, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 22.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Now a ball lined towards center field. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier moving back. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with two outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Franklin Barreto is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball three.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Grossman. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. On the season, Grossman has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Comes set, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So far this year against Southpaws, Grossman is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
He must have been sitting fastball right there because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
The set and the 1-2 down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Now batting, Ryan Mcgrew. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball.
That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's the 3-1. Line drive, base hit. Well, fastball count there yielded a fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Alfranco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Franco brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. His career numbers against Mania, he's gone 3 for 6. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Batting ninth.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
At the plate, Anderson Miller trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Two and 0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0.
Yeah!
Men on third with 2 down. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-0.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Royals 2 and the A's 1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Stepping in, Chris Davis. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Full count.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Perez over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dozier moving back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
And now a pitch on the way. Left side of the infield into the shift. Barreto fields cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Ryan Mcgrew. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home.
Ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Royals leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Ball 3.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Behind 0-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Royals are on top 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mike Alfranco. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Brett Phillips will bat next. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Anderson Miller.
Stepping up to the plate, Anderson Miller. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Fastball just inside.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Two out here and a runner at second. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sean Murphy, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Franklin Barreto. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
1-0.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle.
Mondesi brings it in.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
Digging in, Matt Chapman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up, as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0.
Yeah.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 25 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jacob Junis, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 65, Jacob Junis.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Merrifield moving to his left, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Royals 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan Mcgrew.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan Mcgrew, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Cut.
0-1 count and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box now, Alfranco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The center fielder, number 14.
So coming to the plate, Brett Phillips. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's the ball. That's inside.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 6 and the Royals 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Paul Blackburn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 58, Paul Blackburn.
Now at the plate, Anderson Miller. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
The left fielder, Anderson Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Blackburn is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that's the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Phillips is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2-2.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Up next for Oakland.
So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
No, that missed.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Back up the middle. Merrifield brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still lead it 6-3.
Seventh inning, Perez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jorge Soler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. One man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hee-haw!
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. All even now, 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Ryan Mcgrew. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Barreto's got it. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. So stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Merrifield scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Striding into the box, Sean Murphy. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
No, ball.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the A's, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Joaquin Soria is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Joaquin Soria.
In now, Alfranco, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The third baseman, Alfranco.
He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's low. Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes.
Ball. 2-1's the count. Track 2.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Brett Phillips, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball outside.
can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Anderson. Miller.
Stepping in, Anderson Miller, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch. Hey now.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The 2-0 on the way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Hit toward the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. KC down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ian Kennedy
Comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Franklin Barreto.
Here comes the first pitch. Franklin Barreto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped up. A barehanded pickup in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So digging in now, Matt Chapman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A man at third with one away. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Kennedy, a California-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 33 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The bat,
Chris Davis next to bat.
Chris.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the A's 8 and the Royals 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New
please.
pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
With Merrifield next to hit. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
The batter, number 27.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way.
Yeah!
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Hard liner to center field, and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That misses. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hunter Dozier waits on deck. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 37 on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Liam Hendricks comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Liam Hendricks. Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier. A ball and no strikes. Hendricks has thrown a little over 50 innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Here it comes, 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Hendricks, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan Mcgrew.
Settling in now, Ryan Mcgrew. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Up top, it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. And it misses. 3-1 now. Salvador Perez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
KC down to their final strike in this one. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
8-5 tonight. The Athletics used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean Manaea hangs win number 11 on his line. Danny Duffy struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.